Так, почему-то у меня прервалось все. Я переподключилась. Не знаю, в чем дело. Если честно. Сегодня 3 стрима за день получится. Ну что ж, ладно. Так. Короче, я не знаю, что это было, просто у меня оборвалось все. И я просто заново запустила. Странная история.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello?
Эй, поговори сама с собой.
It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
С собой сразу пачку таскает.
Booting up.
У нее как будто другое лицо какое-то.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
Чего?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you were...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface. All so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all.
I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Зачем? Они, типа, и так 1000 лет прожили, им не надоело, а сейчас они готовы все уничтожить и начать заново опять? Чтобы что?
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so
Он стал не дикарей.
I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Так у них есть, разве нет?
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal. It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
И вы говорите на одном языке, вот это вот действительно интересно.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine wars. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
Коронарного вещества, это типа коронавируса. Какие-то ноги у нее странные. У второй, которая, у Беты. Как будто надутые какие-то.
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. Then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Verbena's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Aletheia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Aletheia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Молодец, да. У нее какой-то баг на плече.
You
Какой-то
said
шип.
you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber.
Вон,
with
что
the
у
ship.
нее там за шип
An
торчит.
updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me
Чего?
learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
Ого.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge just out of reach must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or
So how long?
Что?
You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
how did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location. Of course not.
Ух ты, какая заносчивая.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now.
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey,
О, господи, успокойся.
calm down.
Уже
You're
проходили
here now,
через
right?
это.
So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Ну дела.
Ow! That this focus thing's trying to kill me.
Чуть не утопил его в пиве.
Welcome back.
Гая, мы в жопе.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed
О,
to
боже.
purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
Да, сейчас мы пойдем по бочке поделаем
So I guess we
чуть-чуть.
won't be making use of Silent's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Так, этих ребят я потом послушаю.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Вообще нет ни на что времени.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Пока.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
Вот дела. Так. Потом с ними поболтаем.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
Вот это?
Nothing.
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
Так, это я потом все поспрашиваю.
On your way then.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
А,
Your
да?
companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
Ой, спасибо.
That was thoughtful of them.
Так, это чего?
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy.
А почему она тут лежит?
He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
Да уж. Буквально вечность назад.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. It was pretty weird talking to Beta, seeing someone who looks like me. Even though it seems like she doesn't act anything like me. Or Elizabeth, for that matter.
А, то есть все-таки там несколько, да, диалогов? Монологов, вернее.
When Varl found me after the Hades proving lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy.
Не говорит
With
прям
his new
что-то.
initials, maybe his vision has a chance.
Ладно. Так, с этим потом поговорим. Где выход-то, господи? Ой, они тут еще всего поналожили. Прикольно. Костер здесь появился. Так, я хочу сделать задание, которое мы вначале забыли. Купи-купи! Это типа релакс-зона, где в камнях садик. Серьезно? Или я что-то не понимаю? Так, а я говорю вот про это задание. Вот это. Сходим, сделаем его. Так, сейчас. Чтобы не тратить. Вау. Так, ну погнали. Мне не нравится, что пока новых одежек каких-то нету. Раз уж вы расширили ассортимент, скажем так, могли бы, в общем-то, и дать что-нибудь прикольное. Это кто, сикачи? Угу. Так. Запасиков сделали. О, господи. Что это за обитель машин? Я надеюсь, нам не с ними сражаться надо будет. Кого тут только нет. Вон он, драка. Что, с ними, что ли, биться? Бегемот? О, бурдюк, там есть бурдюк. А нам нужна всякая фигня от бурдюка.
Well met.
Acid will eat right through that metal.
Лиходей. Вот лиходей может быть проблемой. А вот бурдюк мне нужен.
Aloy, over here.
Да, здорово, здорово.
Oh, you came. I'm touched.
Ух ты, боже.
Heard you've been causing all kinds of trouble. Regala must be thrilled.
You'll have to excuse the mess. Our soldiers use this place to prepare themselves before herding machines into the canyon and harvesting parts. Feel free to take any supplies you need. Our prey isn't far.
I'm right behind you.
А почему эти машины на него не нападают?
This way. Sooner we get those machine hearts, the faster we'll get the water we need. Can't believe an outlander would lend us a hand in our own clan war.
Да я вообще
Our
всем
so-called
помогаю.
commander's always talking about how scarce water is in the desert. But do you really think anyone in Scalding Spear's dying of thirst? Our own squad? Our clan should be led by someone who knows what it's like to fight tooth and nail to survive.
Я?
And I'm guessing that someone is you?
А,
That makes sure everyone gets all the water they need, no matter what village they're from.
Didn't Jataka say you guys have too little to go around to begin with?
I'm sure I'd be able to fix that somehow. There's always a way.
о, костерок. Я не понимаю, почему у нас вот нижняя эта фигня не работает. Надо будет почитать, что-то я вообще про нее забыла.
Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
We're here.
Да? А что делать-то надо? Машины убить? Эй, ты чё? Куда ты побежал-то?
Heard you've been causing all kinds of trouble. Regala must be thrilled.
В смысле, ты мне
I'll
это уже
help you harvest
говорил.
machine hearts if it'll get water for your people.
Oh, it will. That's the canyon we draw machines into. Then we block them in and pick them off. Now, we'll have to climb over the barricade to get in. When we do, be ready to fight. I already lost good people in there. Can't wait to see the champion killer in action. You go and I'll follow.
Уничтожьте машину. Ну ладно. Ого, а их не видно нифига. Кто здесь?
Machine strong against frost ammo.
Лиходей. Лиходей. Два лиходея? Хм. Так, надо посмотреть, как он ходит. Ага. Так, вот там есть ловушка. И вот там. Но она, по-моему, не достанет до нее. А что второй делает? Просто стоит? О, там еще кто-то. Огненный грибнирог. Так, ну-ка. Платформа с опорами. Ага, блин, уже мимо прошел. Так. Надо будет подождать. Я бы еще растяжки поставила. Хотя, блин... Блин, она даже не достает до туда. Ну, Элой. Ну-ка. Ну, что-то не особо они ему и повредили. Такое, это что вообще было? Так. Что там ему кислота? Ой, а почему я... Ладно. Форме это что? Емкость с огнем жаром. Где он? Так. Эй, тихо, тихо, тихо. Стреляй! Да блин. Все. Сели. Так, там грибнирок. А если я выстрелю, они до него не докатятся, интересно. Она даже не долетела. Так, а если с этой? Не, даже близко. Так, это кто? Грибнирок. И вот там все еще стоит лиходей, да? Так, это мы заберем. Так, какой у него путь, непонятно, да? Так, стоп, стоп, стоп. Блин, в этой части какие-то растяжки какие-то не очень вообще. Так. А, ну, хочешь по горам, давай по горам. Элой. Тебе туда не надо. Как подняться-то здесь? А зачем мне туда? Блин, что за бред? Пустись. Во. Залазь. Присела. Вон он стоит. Долетит, интересно? Где он? Вот. Давай, выходи. Тихо. А чё, не долетела, что ли? Ах ты, зараза. Давай, улетай. Так, тут с чем-то были эти. Ой. Не, ты чё? Так дело не пойдет. Так дело не пойдет. Блин, нафига эти штуки, если ты у них не цепляешься? Элой. Зараза. Отстань! Отстань! Да куда от тебя смыться-то, господи? Ты что стоишь, не помогаешь, слышь? Сбить ему эту пушку чертову. Да чё, я как не знаю кто. Чё она не сбивается? Ну ладно. Давай, залазь. Где вы, ублюдки? Чтобы у тебя полезного отбить. Ты жопа, что там хромаешь. Где еще один? Где ты? Боже, что там с ним? Он что за... Что-то сегодня машины все багуют жестко. Бэнг. 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 ё-моё. Где ты там? Капец. Призрака было проще убить, блин, чем этих придурков. Ну да, блин, вот эти глюки мне не нравятся, что она только в одном месте может вылезти, а вот в другом она уже не может. В чем прикол? Вот там какой-то сигнал. Черный ящик.
Nothing up for that.
Да не надо брать оружие, Лой. Уже поздно. Так, это тоже оружие. Что? Что это было?
That's all the parts we need. I should take these to Draka.
May the wings of the 10 carry you home, my brother.
I got the hearts. We should head back to Arrowhand.
Yeah. At least now we can bag and tag these soldiers. Oh, hold on. Since you can clearly handle a bunch of angry machines, I want to go back to where the Thunderjaw hit us. We lost a lot more fighters there.
Чего?
I can't just leave them to rot. They deserve to be bagged and tagged too. Will you come with me?
Ну давай.
Lead the way.
Glad to have you along.
Где он? Ну и что ты встал-то?
To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn. About that, wouldn't mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
I'm just passing through, Draka.
Can't blame me for trying. This is it, where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
I'm sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Начнем что?
Someone's alive. By the rocks.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
Чё он не вздыхается? Где он? Кто? Сядь! Где он? Конечно же, он сразу на него попёрся, да? Какие снаряды? Водяные, кислотные? А чё? Так, надо подальше отойти. Снять ему пушки. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Сядь. Только бы не промахнуться. Блин. Так, одна есть. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Сиди, сиди, сиди. Он же меня не видит. В смысле? Ты показываешь мне, что он меня не видит. What the fuck? Лезь, лезь, лезь. Элой, лезь. Я что-то не понимаю. Что у него за хрень горит? Да, где он? Хвост ему надо отстрелить, вот что. Серьезно? Рядом?
Dead Ravagers around. We can use their cannons.
Где они? Я даже не вижу. Стоит там такой дурачелло. А где пушки-то, которые я ему отстрелила? А, вон. Да, долго мы так будем к нему идти. Все? Да господи, Элой. Почему она не отстреливается? What the fuck? Блин, это как так? Блин, ее нереально отстрелить. Так. У меня еще стрелы кончаются. Прекрасно. Конец. Все, сейчас ему парочку запущу вот этих вот. Отстань! Блин, я не отстрелила хвост в итоге. Отстой. Да иди ты. Что тебе еще, блин, сделать? Блин, жалко, что хвост не отстрелили. Ну ладно. Господи. Так. Столько всякой фигни валяется. А чё, кто-то еще там прибежал? А, тут уже эти машины. Так, а где Громозев-то? А, вот он.
Well, this'll do. I should check on Draka and that soldier.
Так, нам еще надо победить этого. Как его звать-то? Бурдюка.
Didn't think I was going to make it. You did good, soldier. You're going back home. Thanks to this one.
You were the one who refused to leave your people behind.
I know I'm racking up favors here, but, did you take those hearts back to Arrowhand? We'll be right behind you.
Конечно.
Of course. Be careful.
With that Thunderjaw heart in hand, we'll get all the water we need. Thank you, Aloy.
Так, это я где оказалась? А. Так, я хочу все-таки попробовать убить этого бурдюка, потому что мне нужна там какая-то сетка от него. Так, огненный, этот грибной рог. Так, а где бурдюк? Там должен быть лиходей и бурдюк. А, еще этот чел, да? Блин, как же их побороть так всех, чтобы разом? У меня сейчас все кончилось. Угу. Ни растяжек, ни черта. Ни бомб. Блин, хорошо бы только бурдюка завалить. Откуда-нибудь с горы. О, вон. Сейчас мы их всех завалим. Я думаю. Но вообще не попадает. Странно. Что мне слабые стрелы, капец. Блин, не достает. Надо его убить, главное. А там я втихаря заберу детали. С остальными можно не связываться. Ой, они сами убежали. Хотя... Может, туда попробовать? Непонятно, как в ней целиться. Вообще не долетает. Какая-то хрень. Беспонтовая фигня. Не долетает. Нет, долетает. Что ты сделаешь? Где он? Капец, он так мало сбивает. Сядь. Чтоб тебя не видно было. Пусть он успокоится. Ой. Да ладно, тебя не злись. Нет, не долетает. О, не видно ни черта. Если этого разозлю, то будет больно. Даже попасть не могу. Он даже не долетает. Так, мне надо втихаря сейчас. Да не трогай ты баллисту эту. Отпусти. Надо сейчас забрать всякую хрень с этого. С бурдюка. Где бегемот? Он что, погиб или нет? А, вот он идет. Так, мне нужен только бурдюк. Ой, приперся. И что ты здесь стал? И все, что ли? Я хочу у него отстрелить какую-нибудь прикольную штуку. Получится, интересно? Нет? О, получилось! Ой! Надо забрать! Все, убегаем. Ой. Где какая-нибудь травинка или ягодка? Для чего вот это? А, ну повышает, что ли? Ну-ка. Нет. О, стоп. Ой, ты чего?
Appreciate the extra pair of hands, Chaplain. You've returned. Where's Draka?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word? I heard what you did at the Grove. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight. especially for matters that have to do with the old ones?
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding's Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
Манипуляторы. Так, ладненько. На сегодня завершаемся. Всем доброй ночи. Пока.